Alright, what's up guys? I was looking through the content browser of Cinema 4D or 12 and I found a method which you can make like a big mountains, canyons, rocks kind of thing like this, like what I have on my screen here. And I'm gonna teach you the method. I'll learn something, pass it on to you. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Like I was saying, I'm going to teach you how to create this kind of effect. First, start up a new scene in Cinema 4D and take a plane. As you can see, the plane is really small. So change the plane's width and length to 1,000 centimeters by 1,000 centimeters. For this method, it's going to require a lot of segments on your object, like 800 by 800, and it will lag your computer. So I suggest putting it to like 300 by 300 and then getting the relative shape that you want, and then for the final render, crank up the segments. It could crash your computer if you don't have enough CPU or RAM, but yeah, so you gotta watch out. Once you have your plane in 1000 by 1000, I put mine to 300 by 300 just for now. I'm gonna grab a displacer and I'm gonna put it the child of my plane. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into object and I'm going to go height 400 and keep it on vertex normal. And then we're going to come into the shader. In the shader, put a layer. And then click on the black screen of your layer and click shader again and grab a gradient. As you can see already, our gradient is kind of following our plane is following our gradient, sorry. You can see where it's white, it goes up, and where it's black, it doesn't. So black, it's low, and then as it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, it goes higher and higher and higher. So if we click on our gradient, and let's say we want to make a mountain, we'll change it to 2D circular. And right away, you can see the shape changes, but we don't want it to. This is like an invert mountain, so we're going to change the black to where the white is and the white to where the black is. There we go. That's something more like it, but it's too smooth, so we're going to add a bit of turbulence to our mountain here. I'm going to change it to 10. Turbulence is fine. Octaves, I'm going to change it to 8, and let's go size 50. Just gonna mess around here with all this kind of stuff, and boom, you can already see we already have like a mountaintop going on up here. It's coming along quick. Okay, now that we got our first gradient, I'm gonna go shader and I'm gonna add a noise, and it just automatically just rapes our mountain and puts it into like this crazy thing. So I don't know, I'm just gonna, and you guys can just mess around and change it to what you want it to be. I'm just messing around with all of this to just honestly see what I can make. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Well, I do know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm making. And basically the concept of this method is to just, if you know how to work it, then you can make really nice things. Like, look, if you want to make a bottom of a sea, or I don't know what you're gonna make with that, it just looks crazy. And then you can just keep adding random things here, and try to make it more mountain-like again. I don't even know what that is. That's a little bit too small. I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger. And right at the very end, I'm gonna put like a light gray. So kind of, it's kind of like a volcano. Too much turbulence. I want like 11. There we go. 8. Let's go 8. Size scale 75. And let's go 80 seed. Let's go like 7. And just gonna rotate around. It's really laggy. And as you can see, just from messing around with these things, look, now I'm gonna crank up the segments, and it's gonna lag hard. See, as you can see, it has to prepare the render. It doesn't just show up. As you can see, it's extremely highly detailed because of all our segments. But yeah, this is extremely effective way to make it almost looks realistic. And let's see if I have a texture pack here. Or a material pack of some sorts. Beauty right here. Watch this, guys. This is gonna look beautiful. Change that. I'm not sure if I have to change the mapping or anything, but yeah, this is. I'm gonna be using this method a lot now. Ooh, that's ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. Wait, I don't want the displacement map on. That's why. Just want it normal. Alright, let's see how this looks. I don't like that black. Why is there an alpha channel on? I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this texture look better because it has like black spots all over it, and it's not really what I want. Okay, here we go. That's beauty. That's a beauty. Look at that. It almost looks like a real rock or a real mountain or whatever. If I had like a little bit of water or like lava on the top spewing out, some smoke coming out, it's a really, really good technique, and I'm happy I can teach it to you guys. You can learn a lot just from going through this content browser. If you go like Prime, and then let's say, look, displacement formers. This is where I found it. Volcano, water. Somebody made a temple from a disformer or displacer. Canyon, and you basically just open up these scenes, look how they're set up, and you learn how to do stuff. Yeah, it's just great. Like, I learned this method 5 minutes. So just wanted to teach you guys it. I hope you guys liked this. I love this, and if you like this tutorial, give me a thumbs up. If you like all my videos, subscribe to me, give me a sub, comment, if you have any comments, comment if you have any questions, if you have any other suggestions or things that you want to learn. I'll try to learn them for you and then teach them to you. Alright guys, well, I guess I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.